Hello. Don't you feel sometimes the day's right for a pajama day? So today is my pajama day. Sometimes you just think, life really, you just need a break. And oh, I wish some of these people in power would take the same sort of break. Every so often, you just need to slip into your pajamas, or rather, not slip out of your pajamas. You just need to remain in them. And I've been getting a bit of work done over the last few days. I'm finishing a little sequence for a film. I've been making this film for 6 years, if you can imagine it. It's a film about the music hall. I love the music hall because it's so naughty, because it does all the sort of political stuff that I like, but it does it as it does it as something which is intimate and known. And this is a little song called about a lady called Matilda, and Matilda gets into all sorts of scrapes. At this moment here, she goes to a fancy dress ball and she covers herself in raspberry jam. And then when she gets married, she washes her husband's shirt with so much starch that everything is too stiff. I'm sure that's innuendo laden, but there we are. Um, but all of these songs are so great and they're part of our popular entertainment. And I think we sometimes today, what we miss in popular entertainment is the sort of pure professionalism, because the people who performed in these things, they only had one act. They only did one thing. They may have had sort of four or five songs which they were known for, but they kept turning them over all the time. And there were people who worked as jugglers, and acrobats, and contortionists and magicians, who just did their one trick and they perfected that one trick. They spent their life making that 3 minutes count, and that's astonishing. And they went round the theatres around the UK and other countries just doing this 3 minute trick, sometimes twice a night. And what's so extraordinary about the music halls, I find, is we also see the origin of the trade union movement there as well, because Mary Lloyd, this wonderful woman, and she just had so many delicious songs. Oh, Mr. Porter, what shall I do? And she's got on the wrong train, and no one's punched my ticket before, she says. But she led one of the first serious trade union strikes in our country for the Variety Artists Federation, and it won. It won. I mean, she was punished. She wasn't invited to the first Royal Variety performance to perform, and I'm sorry about that, because she was a grand lady. But there were so many of them. So many of them. This is popular entertainment, and we shouldn't dismiss the popular. The popular, maybe call it the ephemeral, the stuff which passes, the sweet papers of the night. These are the things which will be the history of tomorrow, because we won't remember all these pompous speeches that our politicians give. What we will remember are the marathon bar rappers. That's what we will be remembered for. The 21st century, the century of the marathon rapper. What does this mean? The century of Spotify, of Instagram, of YouTube, of all the things which we dismiss as not terribly important. These are the things which define our life. These are the things which make up our lives, and we only spend a short amount of time actually doing the really serious stuff. It's the stuff which we dismiss as not serious, which is probably the most important thing that we do, and it defines us. So come on, have a pajama day, and follow my site and ring the bell.